It's great to see everyone here, and really thank you all for going to the trouble of coming along and organising this combined meeting for Robin and I to come and meet you guys and get to know what's happening in this cluster. It's been really good. We've been down here for 3 days now, and we've had quite a few discussions with the different clubs and the presidents and some of the members of their clubs, and it's been really good. And that was the whole idea of the exercise, was to have one official visit such as this, but quite a few other unofficial visits. So that was the idea. It's going to be a great thing, and it doesn't happen very often in our country. So if you'll need to do some planning and organise yourself early if you're going to go to that, because to get accommodation is not going to be that easy. I expect around about 30,000 people there from all around the world. There'll be people there from Uganda as well, of course, and that'll be fantastic. It's absolutely amazing to see the people that come to the international conventions. George Grant, our District Governor-elect, will be promoting and organising that throughout the district, so by all means contact him if you're thinking of going, and look at the website and register yourself and look for accommodation there. But talk to George, because he may be trying to coordinate where people are staying. Our own district conference will be held in the conference rooms above the RSL Club in Maroochydore in the last weekend of March, which is the weekend after your planned art show. And so it'll be on the last weekend in March next year. And we've got some really good speakers. It should be a great weekend. So make sure you come to that. We want to, next year, this next conference, we want to see more displays and more speakers and projects in our own district from our own clubs, because I think that's very important. So we need to do more of that. The quality of the speakers there will be really high, and we're going to try and keep the costs as low as possible to make it more affordable and to try and get as many people as we can there. We want you all to come along and have a look and partake in your own showcase of your own district. It'll be great. We're also embarking on a new chapter in the history of the Rotary Foundation this year. There's lots of new things happening. We have the rare privilege of launching an entirely new grant structure. We come to know it as the Future Vision, but it's brand new now to the rest of the world. The rest of the world is all joining in from the 1st of July this year. It gives us the opportunity to challenge ourselves, to do the absolute most we can with the resources we have available. And just think how much more we can do with a stronger foundation, stronger clubs filled with more Rotarians who are all fully engaged in Rotary and Rotary service. There's 3 things really we need to concentrate on. We need to retain the members we have by getting them more involved, having them more say over what happens in their club. We need them to be happy. We need them to feel wanted and needed. Everyone needs to be that to happen. And if that happens, they will stay longer. They won't leave. People won't leave if that's the case. We need to listen carefully to what our club members want, what our club members are saying to us, so that we can take action to address what they would like to see happen in their own club. Of course, we need to recruit more new members. And if our current members are happy, then of course they will be more inclined to invite some new people to come to your club because they feel it's a good place to go to. And they'll be wanting other people to come and join them, and they'll be happy to take part in membership drives in your club and your cluster. We also need to start new clubs. In the last 10 or 15 years, we've closed a lot more clubs than we've opened, and we need to turn that around. So we're going to start working harder on opening new clubs. We'll be especially looking in the new areas where there's a lot of new people moving into. We won't, and we don't want to interfere with the clubs we've got, the existing clubs we have. It's a golden opportunity to make Rotary one of the leading organisations in the area, with a combination, I believe, a combination of networking and community service. We can appeal to prospective members in our community. There's no doubt about that. Now, some of you would have heard about satellite clubs, I'm sure. Your club could start one in a nearby suburb with a younger, perhaps a younger group who might be reluctant to join an older Rotary club, but they might like to start a new satellite club in their own area, or somewhere a little bit further away than what they would normally be. Or even in a retirement village, where for over 50s, what's wrong with a satellite club in there as well? This idea is new to Rotary, and the members of the satellite club are members of your club. But they have their own meetings, they have their own projects, they raise money for their own causes, and they have their own bank account. But they are, however, responsible to the mother club, because they're part of your club, they're members of your club. And of course there should and there would be a lot of cooperation and working together between the two. It's an opportunity to expand our membership and with like-minded people and bring them into the organisation. It's now time to realise, I think, that the main challenge we face isn't just bringing new people into Rotary. It's turning all the members we have into true Rotarians. It's helping them to get engaged in Rotary, helping them realise the potential they have and how Rotary service can change their lives. When we realise what we can achieve in Rotary, when we really engage Rotary, then lives change. We change the lives of people who need us. That's inevitable. And along the way, our lives change as well. And that's also inevitable. That is what our theme for 2013-14 is all about. Engage Rotary and change lives. Many people have tried to find out what happiness is. What makes a person truly happy? Whenever this question is studied, the answer comes up pretty well the same every time. The people who are the most happy are never the ones who have the most money. The people who are the most happy are the people who are rich in a different way. They have good friends, they enjoy their work, and they're grateful for what they have, and they help other people. I like to think of it as doing what we like doing, with people we like doing it with, for others. And that's Rotary, isn't it? It's time to open our eyes to the potential we have, the potential each of us has through Rotary. Rotary lets us reach higher, do more, and be part of something bigger than ourselves. No matter how much we give to Rotary, we get more back in return. And that too is inevitable. So in 2013-14, let's turn all of our potential into reality. It's up to us. We can do it by engaging in Rotary service, by getting involved, by staying inspired, and by remembering every day the gift we have in Rotary. Together, we will engage Rotary and change lives. Yeah. The charity that Robin has picked for her for this year to support, and we're going to try to encourage clubs during the year. We know that all the clubs are broken this time of the year, so we're not too worried at the moment. That later on in the year, if we can maybe have some sort of fundraisers towards that, that would be fantastic. I think it affects a lot of people. It's something we need to work on. And we're very lucky that our current district trainer, Tara Quirk, she's a very experienced aged care nurse, and her specialty is in Alzheimer's and dementia. So, and she just happens to be a very good friend of Ida Buttrose, who's coming to speak at our conference next year. So, that should be interesting as well. And so, as I said, we're hoping to get some really good speakers for our conference. But it'll be I'm sure it'll be a great year with people like yourselves working in Rotary in this area. So, I really appreciate being your district governor, and thank you very much for a great night.